future. As I repeat the same routine, I think I used to have a purpose. Then again, that might have been a dream.
I don't think he had anything. I think it was I don't know. I'm perplexed. I have no answers. That's it. I wasn't going to you for an answer, really.
No,
I don't know what to say.
JW Fairytale, I just have to think about that shit, you know what I mean? Fuck. And this is a person that was involved in your committee case.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that if they had the opportunity, they would want to physically harm you?
Yes. Who's they?
You know what I mean.
The body of elders? If they could push a button and erase my existence, they would. But 95% of Jehovah's Witnesses would also push that button. I have relatives, if they could push a button and I was never born, they'd hit it like they were on Family Feud. They'd hit that buzzer like they were on Jeopardy.
That's fucking bizarre, man. It's bizarre that
it's not.
What's up from a 50-odd-year-old?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up sounds like an elder trying to relate to a young person. Exactly. What's up is elders don't say what's up.
It was 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. And he wanted to show me something. It's the thing. I'm suspicious of somebody that says, "I want to show you something," but they won't say what it is. What do you want to show me? A shooting star? What do you want to show me? A flower that's blooming? Well, what are you going to show somebody at 2:30 in the morning?
What about what's it in relation to?
I didn't respond. Again, I was sleeping. So I really wasn't sleeping. He did wake me up. I was disoriented. I was like, "What?" And I took that the 15 minutes in between. I was double checking to confirm that was his number. Yeah, and I was like,
know it is from this particular.
Yeah, it's his phone number. That's the elder's cell phone. So, yeah.
Perplexed is probably the best word that I can come up with right now regarding this, mate. It's as strange as what goes on around here within this small town, and within this street of yours, which isn't a big street. It's
not a big neighborhood. And it's not a big deal, and I'm not a big person, but the men in black, I call them, that are following me, they're not from Jerkwater, Kansas. These are people from somewhere else, and I'm reluctant to even go there because it seems like you're having delusions of grandeur, thinking that you're important. Or that you are significant in the scope of whatever, but
you are, mate. In certain terms, you are of significance to these people. For whatever reason, I really don't know.
I don't know either because I'm just a guy who makes fun of Jehovah's Witnesses. I don't really have anything to say about them that hasn't been said by someone else, but for whatever, I think it's just a general, I think WatchTower just has money to spend, and why not spend it, trying to intimidate people that,
are making an impact,
or just making fun of them. I'm not the only person who's being followed. I won't tell you their names because I don't have permission to, but a couple of my best friends who are apostates, and you watch their videos and you're subscribed to them, they told me they're being followed.
Really?
Yes. One of my good friends, I don't have permission to use his name in the video. You can probably imagine who it is. They follow him to work. They stand outside and watch him while he's at work. And I've talked to him about it too. It's obviously for the same person, making him feel uncomfortable, intimidated. It's a campaign Intimidation.
Well, I like intimidating people. Sometimes they give you your ice cream cone.
Okay, intimidation and the agenda behind the intimidation is for you to shut the fuck up, get off the internet, and stop
Go away.
exposing us.
Same thing that people in the local congregations want. They want you to go away.
Who's this guy? He's from your local congregation, obviously, this person that contacted you on the phone.
Yeah.
That's fucking really creepy.
It was creepy. Now that it's days past, like when the sun came up the next morning, I didn't really care anything more about it. But during the night, it was creepy. I didn't know what was going to happen that night. I spent the rest of the night just like staring at the front door, and when the sun came up, then I went to sleep. But it was a long night. I didn't know what was going on. Because it had crossed my mind. I said, what if this is the general order was given that the elders were going to act out their Jehu duties, and this elder's assignment had been assigned to take me out, and it seemed to me like an ambush. Obviously, that's not how it played out, because but what I was thinking was it was a global thing that, you know, the Watchtower had given the orders to the elders to, and I wasn't gonna walk out that door, man.
I understand that, and I would be completely in the same frame of mind that you were in if I had have received that. But I think the only difference is I might have played the game a little bit different.
You're braver than I am.
When was the last time that you'd spoken to this elder after your committee hearing in 2010?
I didn't go to the committee meeting, and I never spoke to him after that. In fact, the only real conversation for the town I live in, I did not grow up in, and the only conversation I had with him was when he was actually the head attendant at a convention, and I was one of the attendants. And
was he part of your congregation that you were in?
Yes.
Was he part of the 5 or the 2? Related? Non-related?
He is related. He's one of the elders I accused.
Okay.
I was stealing from the contribution box.
Okay.
I didn't point to one person and said, you're the one that stole from the contribution box. I accused the elders as a body from stealing, because
what's up concerns me. Just that initial contact with you after so many years of and really not knowing this guy. What's up?
Yeah.
If I was sincere and I was an elder and I wanted to put some information across to you to get your feedback or
you don't do it at 2:30 a.m. That's not WatchTower protocol.
Absolutely not.
That guy's off the reservation.
Bizarre. You know, fuck.
You also have to take into account that the elders of my congregation were investigated by the district overseer after I reported my suspicions to as far as missing funds from the congregation.
And do you know whether any of them received any sort of punitive?
I don't think there was any evidence against them, so no.
Oh, okay. So you were just known as a trouble causer, basically.
In certain circles.
Look, you know, I think what you've done by ignoring it is probably exactly what they didn't want you to do. If there was an ulterior motive, what they wanted you to do was to respond and pursue you this line of questioning or whatever it is that they've got in mind.
I don't know what. Yeah, that's the thing. I couldn't. There's no answer that works. Like I kept trying to come up with an explanation that works, because I'm usually pretty good at like seeing through ruses and what I kept coming back to was like literal physical violence.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm gonna put on my coat, walk out my door, and take 2 to the chest. You know, and that's why I couldn't play into their hands, Or if it is a they, I don't even know if it's a they or who or what.
I gotcha. I gotcha. And you have every reason to think that, mate. I never thought I'd fucking say that until over the past few days of being here, what I've experienced, like, and how they act. Like, I just didn't know, and I've been out of it for so long, man.
You've been jumpy, like when the cops pulled up and you were like, the cops turned on and hit the lights and you were like, the fuck?
See, the fuck are you? Because I thought it was the same people that had been coming up and down the fucking street all fucking night long.
Remember how this got started. Oh, but I can tell you exactly how it will end. Every day is exactly the same. I believe I can see the future. As I repeat the same routine. I think I used to have a purpose. Then again,
They'd hit it like they were on Family Feud. They'd hit that buzzer like they were on Jeopardy.
That's fucking bizarre, man. It's bizarre that
It's not.
What's up from a 50-odd-year-old?
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? Sounds like an elder trying to relate to a young person.
I have been a dream.
I don't think he had anything. I think it was. I don't know. I'm perplexed. I have no answers. That's it. I wasn't going to you for an answer, really. I don't know what to say.
JW Fairytale. I just have to think about that shit. You know what I mean? Fuck. And this is a person that was involved in your committee case.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that if they had the opportunity, they would want to physically harm you?
Yes. Who's they?
You know what I mean.
The body of elders? If they could push a button and erase my existence, they would. But 95% of Jehovah's Witnesses would also push that button. I have relatives, if they could push a button and I was never born,